Hey guys, so welcome to the tour of our caravan. I'm going to take you around the outside of our 2022 Franklin Core 215. It's a triple bunk. So let's get into it. We are on a farm stay and they're mowing up the back, so if you hear the mower going, it's just that. It's not too bad. I reckon we start at the front.
Yeah.
The front's pretty simple. We've got two 9 kilo gas bottles, your standard jockey wheel, which we did opt for the Cruise Master hitch though. We got that changed from the standard one. It's off, I think it's 1,000 times better. Yeah, I wouldn't have anything else, I don't reckon. We have a front tap, which just normal tap. I usually have a hose on that, just a short hose that we like to wash our feet and stuff like that with. Big front window here, which is awesome, for just above our bed. Oh, we got the stability control added when we got the van. That's just your brake safe, that comes on every caravan. And yeah, that's about it for the front. There's not much up here. We'll come around here. This is our tunnel boot. So with ours, it normally comes with nothing in here, but we actually got, it came with a slide out drawer, which is very handy. So yeah, I just keep our easy anchors, leveling ramps, chocks, chainsaw lives in here, drill, blower, just bits and pieces really at the moment. It's not real full actually, which is good. There's a fire, we got our fire pit that lives underneath as well when it comes out. And yeah, pretty easy to use, slide in, slide out. I think it's heaps better than just having nothing in there. It's just easy to get stuff out. Close it like that. Awning, it's just a Dometic awning. Door as well, pretty simple to use. And straight on there like that. Latches onto the back. We've got two lights on the outside on this one. They're really bright actually, they're really good. So ours is the semi-off-road, so we don't have any, it's only got the roller rocker suspension, but as you'll see in upcoming videos, so we've already been to Cape York in this and it went awesome. So yeah, so you'll see those videos come out later on, but had no drama so far with any of the suspension wise. Drop down table, a couple of places we've been so far. We have been to more, but we haven't got stickers from everywhere. Pretty standard, 240. That's your aerial plug, and just your 12 volt, because you can run the fridge out here if you want. The fridge, TV out here if you want. And we got, this is just the toilet. Everyone's favourite bit on these. Pretty simple. Make sure it's closed inside. There's a little blue handle. You just lift up and pull it straight out. And just slide it straight back in. Clicks. And that's how that works. Pretty much it. Just got our vent from the shower, from the bathroom there. That's what that is. Other than that, these are a couple of things we've just put on here. We'd like to, the all smalls. They're awesome. We do have a clothesline as well, just a fold out clothesline, but just for our quick trips we like to use these just with the smaller stuff. They're really handy. On the back here I've added this wheel bag. This is where the hose goes, the drain hose, my power lead. They just sit in there in little bags. Just saves from putting water all through the front tunnel boot. I've added a couple of jerry holders on here as well. They originally had water in them. They're my diesel ones. I've changed them to here, but they're empty at the moment. But just for extra carrying. Come with a bike rack, which has been real handy for the kids' bikes. It's a Fiamma bike rack. Very easy to use. Strap it on, done. I find that really handy. It has a Dometic reverse camera. We haven't used it yet. Haven't even plugged it in, so can't tell you too much on that, but maybe when I get back to the Gold Coast I might plug it in and see how it goes, but we haven't needed it so far. LED lights on the back, pretty standard on your caravans now. And as we work our way around, same with this side, there's not too much to talk about this side. You've got the 3 bunks, our water inlets there, our waste pipes on the left there, just underneath. Just a breather for your fridge. That's the gas for the fridge, that's where the hot air all comes out. You got our range hood. You got our aerial here, which also cops a little bit of damage up at the Cape, but you'll see that as well. You got the 1 water filler here. It fills up both tanks at the same time. Just more vents inside the caravan for some airflow, which is good. And then yeah, just your 240 inlet when you're at the caravan parks or when we use the generator. And that's just our mains, our switch. So if it trips, we come out here and we know what's going on. Yeah, windows, not much to talk about there. There's not much to talk about on the outside, but yeah, that's our van. And
alright, let's go to the inside.
Now we'll go on the inside and Leah can take you through that.
Come on in. If you ever saw our first episode, we had no idea how to open and close the door. I don't know if you want to...
We worked that out in the end. It's like every caravan door.
Well, we didn't know.
We didn't know how to do it.
Alright, come on in. So you walk into our bedroom space. So, like most of the caravans, you've got all your storage on the outside. So we both have these on each side. We've got a cupboard that goes all the way back. We use that for sheets that we don't use during the day. And then you've got a drawer that goes all the way back as well, long in storage. And then we've both got a lot of hanging space. So I've worked it out that you can probably get about 30 odd hangers in there, depending on what clothes you've got. So it's really, really good storage. And then we've used these Kmart containers just so we can use most of the height. We find that works really well. Otherwise, I think you kind of stuffing stuff in there and you don't really use the whole of the cupboard. So as you can see, we obviously got a window at the back of our caravan as well, which is actually front of the caravan, which is really great for if you've got the breeze coming from that way, because obviously you've got no other way of getting the breeze from the front. We've obviously got the 2 lights as well for our bedside. Not that we actually ever use them, do we? Ever?
No.
We've obviously got those in the other parts of the caravan as well, and they've just got a little switch on the bottom of them. We have our queen bed here. So we used to fold up the bolster at the top, probably for the first week, didn't we? And then we kind of gave up. I think we have enough storage. We have enough of a walkway along here, but yeah, it works well for us. We use a king size doona, I'd say duvet, but hey, doona cover. That gives us enough length either side for us both to have enough cover. On each side you've got your normal plug there, you've got a cigarette 12 volt plug as well, and you've got 2 USBs as well. So that's on both of the beds. So just above our bed here we've got the fire alarm, which is awfully sensitive, which is probably a good thing, but yeah, it's very sensitive. Up here we've got a TV antenna, so you wind up, wind it down, and you can obviously turn it as well by pulling this and turning it, and that will turn, which is, it's crazy how much it changes, isn't it?
Yeah, it picks up even reception.
Yeah, you have it one way, it doesn't pick up anything, you turn it one way, picks up everything. Okay, up here we've got a little box of goodies. So we've got our water tank there, it shows us how much water we've got in there. We've got our hot water system and our aircon that we use when we're on power. We've got our 12 volt pump when we are not on power. We've got our hot water system as well. And then we've also got our batteries here. It shows us what's going in and what's going out, so it's nice to be able to see that right there. So just along on the wall there, we've just got all of our remote controls, our internet. We've just put them on the wall there, so it's nice and easy for us to grab. And we also have a broom, which is nice and handy to have there, because I tried to find an extendable one, I couldn't find them anywhere somehow. Someone's taken them all. We obviously as well have a cupboard down here, which has got the battery management system in there, so it's nicely tucked away. When you do have the bed out, it's a little bit of a squeeze to get round there, but I mean, it is what it is. With our telly, we got our own telly. So with the Caravan, it came with about, I think it was 24-inch. We've put that away. We sometimes use that outside, but we bought a 32-inch off Kogan. It's a smart TV, so we've got all Netflix and YouTube on there as well. So that, I think it's perfect size. It's great. We're used to a big telly. We used to have an 80-inch at home. We both have a Sirocco fan, so at the moment I have it turned around for the living room and kitchen, but we both have one of these at night time. They're perfect. I think if you're gonna skimp on anything, do not skimp on a fan. We've had really bad fans before, and these work really good, especially if you're not on power. It's the last thing you want at night time, to be sweating and uncomfortable. So these are just, they're great. They do get very dirty, but they're very easy to clean, so they're worth it, I reckon. So when you walk in, you've got your light switches. So the big black one, you do not touch. That's the whole Caravan's power, isn't it?
12-volt power, yeah.
12, yeah.
Isolation switch.
Alright, so we're going to show you what's under the bed. So we've got a bit of storage under there. So we just pull it up there. We have 2 batteries at the back there, which we are soon to change out for lithium. And then we have a couple of containers that I just got some air fryer, we've got games, we've got the blanket that we use when we are travelling with the Caravan, and that holds on the bed with the chairs and the tables. Otherwise, I think there's a good amount of space under there, and it's really easy to get to. The bed lifts up and it's not heavy at all, so it's really good. Okay, so we've got 3 roof hatches in the Caravan. We keep this fly screen on all day, whether we have the hatches open or not, just because flies come down and everything. So, but it gives a good amount of breeze coming through. I can't actually reach them, so I might actually grab the camera. If you can pull it up and down, and it's just 2 handles on the side, and it's
that way if you want.
Yeah, you can have one open, and that's the blind as well. Yeah, I can't. I'm not that tall. Okay, so we also have 2 speakers we have got through the sound system here, so you can put either CDs, DVDs, whatever. So it's really good for a little family movie night. We do it here, and you can hear it through the whole Caravan, which is really nice. We also have the Dometic Ibis 4 aircon. I think it's great. It works really well, really powerful. Whenever we're at power site, we have it on non-stop, and yeah, it works really well. It's really hard to get through to the kids area, but it works well for us. Alright, I've got a little friend. You weren't happy, were you, buddy? Okay, so yeah, so that's the aircon. Alright, we'll do this side of the Caravan. So we'll start at the top, which has got your normal microwave there. So we have this bit of this storage up here that we really haven't figured out what we're going to do yet with it. We do actually have these storage containers that we have for the kids' long car journeys. They work really, really well, and you can fit a really good amount of food in there for a 3-4 hour journey, and that kind of keeps them going a little bit. So they're just from Kmart, and I think they were like $5 each. They were really, really good. We've stuck this paper towel holder on the top there. Kind of takes you away if you don't want to use any bench space, because you don't have much anyway. So, and that stays there, doesn't it? It hasn't moved at all. Alright, so these cupboards here, there are 2 cupboards that don't have any shelving in there. So we got those shelving there from Kmart. and I find it's really good because you actually use the whole of the height of the cupboard. That left cupboard's a little bit messy. These plates we have here, they are from they're from Target. They're just melamine plates, which are really good. Yeah, otherwise, if you don't have shelving, you're not utilising the whole of the space. So along here we have our beautiful magnetic strip. So we keep the knives on there when we're travelling, and they don't really move, do they? They wiggle a little bit, but that's really it. Really, they stay on there really well. We've got our extractor fan up here, so you've just got your light on and off, and then you've got your fan on and off, and this obviously just comes out just like a normal household one as well, so you can give it a clean. And we've got this light up here as well, this little sneaky one. Gives you quite a lot of coverage as well for the whole of the sink area. And that's got 2 settings on there. Alright, shall I move our little goodies, Freddie? A few little goodies. We just went shopping, so we're full for a little bit. Okay, so we use this as our main bench space. So this comes up nicely and it just stays there. So you cannot use the grill unless you have this up. So it's got like a little safety switch in there. So that we've got 4 gas ones in this one. You can opt for the 1 electrical, I'm pretty sure. This one came with a 4 gas, but it works really well. I think it boils water faster than the Weber, doesn't it? It's insane. It's very quick. But you also, because our fire alarm is so sensitive, you can't have it up too high, even with all the windows open and stuff, but it is what it is. So we've got a grill under there as well. That works really well. So when we looked at the Caravan, it didn't have an oven, which I think we were really happy with, because we've heard that people don't really use them. If anything, they use them for storage. And to be fair, I think what we gained was a lot better than an oven. We gained a massive drawer of appliances. So if you had that oven there, you really would lose all that space, which you really need. Alright, I'll put this down. So we've just got a cupboard under the sink here. There's quite a lot of space in there actually. I found this bin at Bunnings. We do empty it every day, but it's the only one I could find that really actually worked with the space. But otherwise there is a lot of space under there. It has got like a little, the bottom shelf there, it just connects with the floor, so it's just floor space if you want to hide anything under there. We've just got a dustpan and brush under that one. And we've got 3 sets of drawers. So we've got 2 utensil ones, that's another utensil one there, and then we've just got a little junk drawer that we haven't really done anything with yet. And then we just again have one of these fake drawers. They just go to the bottom there. We just have a little container with alfoil and stuff like that. Stuff I don't use every day. Yeah, they're really good sized drawers, so you can fit a lot in there. We also have our little coffee machine. So we went with a DeLonghi. It uses fresh beans. It only works on 240, which is fine. You can deal with it. We are getting an inverter just for the coffee machine. No, just joking. No, yeah, so it works really well. I'm still getting the hang of the milk frother because we've been used to different ones, but otherwise it's really good. This dish dryer, this one we got from Big W, really good. It's got this side bit here where all the water drains into the sink, so I think it's perfect. So we also use this Brita water filter. We had one when we had our house and it was perfect, and we thought, why not try and use it in the Caravan? I know we already have a filter that we filter the water with. Why not double filter it? It works really, really well if you are somewhere with low pressure for your water. It does struggle sometimes, but for the most part it's great. You just switch it down there for your filtered water. So it'll also tell you how many litres you have left. So it comes with 600 litres. So it does last a little while. That's your normal setting, and then you can have it on a more of a streamlined setting. Alright, so we have a cupboard above here that I find personally, TJ wouldn't, but I find it's quite hard to get to the back of it. So we've just used it as almost an electrical cupboard. Laptops, drones, all that, it all goes in there. Yeah, I couldn't reach the back of it if I tried to, to be fair. We also up here have a carbon monoxide alarm. Now that didn't come with the Caravan, I just got one from Bunnings. I'm a little bit of a freak when it comes to safety and stuff like that, so just out of my peace of mind, yeah, got one of those. Alright, so we've got a Dometic fridge. For the size of it, it is really, really good. So this isn't even really jam-packed to the freezer at the moment. We did just get a big shop, but you really can fit a lot in there if you pack it really well. And then we just got our fridge here as well. So again, really good size for a Caravan, I think. So these containers I've got here, they're just from Kmart, and I find it perfect that you can use the whole of the shelf. Otherwise, again, if you don't have those containers, you're not going to be using a lot of the space, so, and then you lose the space. But otherwise, yeah, with these Systema, the 2 jugs fit in there perfectly as well. Okay, so we'll go on to this side of the kitchen. So we've got, do you want to try and open those 2 cupboards over there? Saves me trying to reach around. So in this one we just have a shelf of medical stuff. We do have a few extra medicines and stuff that we don't need on hand, so we do just have that stored away, but they are the most part of what we need, like band-aids and Nurofen and stuff like that. We do have a couple of cupboards just full of goodies. These are from Bunnings. They've got a little lid on the top of them. These are from the, well, all of these are actually the Box Sweden brand. They were on clearance when I bought them, but you can see that they are perfect for the space. These go all the way back, so again you're using the whole space. These ones at the top here do most part go all the way back, but yeah, you can see how big they are, and you can see that you can use so much of the space of the shelf a lot better. So we use one of these turning Lazy Susans. Oh wow, how did I forget what that was called? Lazy Susans for the bottles for us. That way we can see our new ones, our old ones. Yeah, it's really, really easy. We've also got this Systema. You know what? I don't know what it's called. We use all that for our rice, pastas. When they go on sale, they're like half price. So keep looking at Woolies. I reckon they go on sale once or twice a month. So yeah, keep an eye out. They're really, really good. But otherwise, yeah, you can jam pack a lot in these shelves if you do get containers, I reckon. Otherwise you sort of are throwing stuff in there and you're hoping to God that you're using the space, but I don't reckon you would. But yeah, alright, we'll put those down. Okay, so in the living room area you've got your normal power point up there. Again, you've got your cigarette 12 volt and your 2 USB points. You've got your 2 lights here. Again, we don't use them. We don't sit inside enough really, but they're really good. They're really powerful. They do get a little bit hot sometimes if you leave them on, but for again, we don't use them. So this little nook here, that's for all of our school stuff for Parker and Quinn. They've also got like a bit of colouring in. Alright, so I'll just show you how this table moves. So it doesn't move up and down, but you can, it has got a little like a little turning handle on the side, and you can swivel it around. So I find it really easy to open the cupboards if I have turned the table. Me being a little shorty, I find it really hard to grab stuff from here. So I just move the table a little bit. I'll actually get TJ to show you the chairs, and we'll show you what storage we have underneath, because to be fair, we've actually fit quite a lot in there. So you just remove this, the cushion.
Cushion off.
It's a biggie, isn't it? And then that one just easily comes off as well. And then you've just got the two openings there. So we've just got the TV under there with a couple of containers from Kmart again, just with extra medications. And then again on this side, we've got more containers there, and we've just got the jack there as well. You can actually fit a little bit on top of the wheel arches there. To be fair, we actually don't have any more stuff to put under there, but you definitely could put extra blankets and stuff like that on there. So it's really hard, it's really easy to put it back together. Okay, so the other thing that's underneath the seats, we've got a little bonus footstool seat, I don't know what you want to call it. We do have an extra padding, an extra cushion underneath the bed, so you can put that on there for some extra seating. It can hold a lot.
It was 100 kilos.
Yeah, something crazy. So again, haven't used it. Our sofa and lounge is quite adequate for the four of us when we're sitting down. I reckon you could almost put 4 adults on if you had them. We've also got a drawer here that we just use for all of our shoes. Nice and easy to get to. Just under the fridge here, we also have a cupboard that's just got the pump in it, so nice and tucked away if you really need to get to it. So in the living room area and the kitchen area, you have a total of 10 spotlights, which is great because it really lights up the area. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so this is the little kids nook. Look at your bed. So we've obviously got the triple bunk. We've put Freddie in the middle here. We thought it was quite easy to get to put him in. Might see if he'll lie down just for 5 minutes. Hi, is it bedtime? Is it bedtime? So yeah, so we got this little thing from, we don't actually know, somewhere on the
place of bigger orders.
Yes.
Can't find the name of it.
So we literally gave them our measurements, and they made this up for us, and it's been brilliant. We screwed it in at the top and bottom on
Sail track.
On a sail track, and you put the mattress in and it holds it in tight, and you know what, he leans up against this and doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. It's fantastic. It's a nice peace of mind for having for a little baby. So what we do have in there, we have changed our mind a few times. We have a little toy box in there. We did have one that was wider that came out to here, but as you can see, you can't have it past here, otherwise you can't use the fan. So we have got those. We got those from Bunnings. They're just perfect. We have had to cull a few times, but if you're on the road and you're traveling and you're adventuring and whatnot, your children aren't using the toys every day. They're out and about and doing things. So again, on each of the kids, they've got the light, they've got the two USBs, 12 volt. They've got 12 volt as well. So it's great if they want to charge any iPads, or yeah, it's really well equipped, and they've all got a Sirocco fan as well, so you don't have to worry about the aircon not hitting them too much, because their fans just go straight onto their face. So Quinn's covers, a little sleeping bag we got from Target, which came with a pillow. They fit really, really well on the bed. And Parker's one, little Batman one, we got from Adair's. Again, came with the pillow, and it goes all the way to the end. I pull it up a little bit to suit them, so they've got the cover over their face. But if you just had it normally laid out, it fits the whole way, and they're perfect. We just use Kmart $10 single sheets. Again, yeah, it doesn't fit perfectly, but you just fold it right under, and we've been on the road for 6 weeks and they don't move, they don't go anywhere. The kids sleep on these, so they don't even use the fitted sheets. So yeah. Are you right there, darling? Is it bedtime? So in here we've got the children's storage space for their clothes. So we just got these from Kmart. They both have clothes and then undies and swimmers. They both have clothes, undies, swimmers. And then these are Freddy's. And then we just use that for a bit of a mishmash of stuff that we don't want to have out every day. But otherwise these go all the way back. So we had to cull a lot of their clothes as well. So we took those to Vinnie's. But otherwise that's all their clothes they have, which is pretty crazy because they came from a whole wardrobe of clothes. But yeah, so I'll just show you the washing machine. So you just pull off the thing in here, and there's just a nice little, oh, you can't even see it, the handle's there. There you go. You can fit quite a lot in there. It has like an 18 minute rapid setting, and then it has a 30-minute proper setting. But we rarely use it though, because it uses a lot of water. So unless we are on a powered site, we don't even touch it. We'll keep our washing until we get to a powered site. So the good thing about this is it parts the adults from the children. So at night time, if kids have gone to sleep early and adults still want to watch telly and have the lights on, you can pull this across and it locks in really, really well. I've seen some have curtains, but I find that this might keep the children out a little bit better because it actually locks into place. So yeah, perfect. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take you into the bathroom. So I thought I'd just take it off TJ because I mean it's a bit tight to have two people in here. All right, so this little door will take you into our little space. So this is a beautiful shower, beautiful height to it. It's great. It's not big enough if you want to shave your legs, say, you know, you can't spread out and do all that, but for just having a nice shower and just feeling nice, yeah, you can't complain. The water pressure's pretty good. If you're having a really hot shower, it's really good to turn on the switch there, open up the vent, and it just really extracts all the hot steam. Therefore you're going to less likely get mold in here, because once you've closed this all up, there's no room for it really to go. So we just use this bucket as well for Freddie, so he has his little bath time in there. Alright, so this beautiful frosted door is quite nice, because if you're in the middle of nowhere and you have to go to the toilet, you've only got one toilet, you probably could just go toilet and have a shower at the same time when someone else is in here, so if you had to. Alright, so you have this beautiful half-length mirror, gives you enough space to look at yourself. This beautiful sink we have here, really nice size. Again, does what it says on the tin. It's really good. Pressure's really good as well. Now under here we've got our little goodies. So again, I've just used a bit more storage under there for all my makeup and stuff like that. Okay, so we've got this toothbrush holder here from Mitre 10. We really wanted to not have the toothbrushes on the side or in the area, so putting them in the cupboard was really good. So it fits in there perfectly. So we also have this laundry basket that we got from Kmart. Fits perfectly in the spot. I couldn't find anything that was narrow enough to put in there, so that was perfect. I think it was really cheap as well. So then because of that, we put the toilet on an angle, so you can have the toilet that way if you want to. So we just do our wheeze on a diagonal because we've got the laundry basket there. So I'd rather have a laundry basket to put everything in neatly. We keep our fold down laundry basket here for our washing. We also have beautiful Turkish towels. So we've got 2 of each. We've got one for the shower and we've got one for the beach. They literally dry in the sun in 10 minutes. They are thin, they dry you, they're beautiful. They're great. I highly recommend. You can get them online anywhere really. And then we have also our last cupboard up here. So we just have all of our toilet chemicals in there, toilet roll in there. We started using the sachets instead of the liquid. We've got a bit of liquid left to use, but we wanted to find out what the sachets are all about. They are the goods. They're so much more easier than measuring out the liquid and putting them in. Not that I do it, TJ does it. But yeah, so that's our little shower. We've also got these, we put these portable hooks up here. We just wanted some extra space for our towels.
Alright, so that's our caravan tour, inside and out. If you want to know anything more, just comment below and ask anything. We're happy to answer. Anyone that's got a Franklin or is going to get one and wants to know how to use stuff or what, just hit us up and we're happy to help. So we'll see you next time.